This is a pork shoulder roast. It doesn't have to be a shoulder, but any kind of like pork or beef roast. We're going to put it just in a little bit of broth. It doesn't matter what kind of broth. And we're going to, you can either slow cook it, pressure cook it, Instant Pot it, whatever you have available. The big thing is just we're gonna pressure cook it or slow cook it until it's tender and it falls apart. Okay, so first we're just gonna dump a little bit of broth in here just to get some liquid on the bottom of the pan so it doesn't burn. It's about half cup or a cup. It does not have to be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of juice that comes out of the meat when it cooks, so you don't want a lot of extra liquid in here. Okay, so I'm going to pressure cook it. Okay, so I actually ended up pressure cooking the pork for about 2 hours because the roast was so big, just to make sure it got tender enough to really be able to pull it apart and make it easy to work with. So we're just gonna shred it, get all the, take out the big pieces of fat. Get all this nice tender meat shredded up, and I'm gonna show you what to do with it. What I've done is I've taken the amount that I want to make barbecue pork, and there's this sauce. I get it at Walmart. It is sugar-free barbecue sauce, and it has 1 carb per tablespoon, which means there's enough protein in this meat to cancel out just the tiny bit of carbs it is in here, and you can have it as a pea food. Drizzle some of this in here. And then I'm just gonna mix it up and see how it looks and make sure it has like the moisture content that I want. So I want it nice and saucy. Okay, so once we have our pork all finished and our barbecue sauce on, we take our cheese chips. Now to get the recipe to make the chips, that's linked. It's also on rachelstea.com. Just type in cheese chips. To me, these are better than regular chips. So I take a chunk of the barbecue meat and put a little bit on each nacho. I like each bite of a nacho to be perfect. So I like making the chips a little bit bigger so you have room to put all the goodies. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I already started eating. These are terrible. I'll just eat them. I probably shouldn't even resist.